morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fishing with Vance. It's late June. It's about June 30th. Today's my brother's birthday. But anyway, it's June 30th, and I'm out here nice and early. It's about 5:30. I got up nice and early today, and I'm going to get after some, hopefully, the morning bite here. And it's going to be a hot day. It's going to be in the middle 80s. And very sunny, so I want to get out here early and fish for about, I don't know, 3-4 hours and see what I could do. I don't know what the weed situation is, but I brought some crankbaits today, and I'm going to try to throw a little bit more of the jerkbait, soft plastic jerkbait, the Zoom Fluke. So I haven't caught many on this year. Let me show you what it is real quick. I'm going to get out there. It's made by Zoom. That is the smoke and shad pattern there. So let's see what we can do today. Thanks for coming today on fishingwithvance.com. Well, guys, I've already run through my gamut. I've been here about an hour for this morning bite, and no fish. So I am going to a go-to already, a KVD worm, trying to get a fish. I think I have a bite here. I do. Amazing. Amazing. So I threw Gary Wacky, then I threw that Fluke. And then I put on the bait that's taken over 2020. This is the golden purple fleck. Looks very similar to the honey candy, but I come out here each time trying to catch some different ways, and for whatever reason, this is the bait they want. I haven't been able to catch them on flukes yet this year, and things will change. But right now, I can only get them on this color worm, and there's another hit. I missed them. This color and size of worm, plastic worm. So, not sure why that is, but today I'm not going to fight it. I got up nice and early. So, whoa. Oh man, I hope we catch that on film. I threw that like halfway up the stadium steps. Another hit. There he is. There he was. A little nicer one too. Chubby guy. See you, buddy. Good stuff. Sometimes, you want to catch them on different things, and you try to get fancy, and you try to catch different ways, and I like catching them different ways. But right now, this is the only thing they want. So it's hard to, feed the fish what they don't want. Attract the fish what they don't want. Right now, this is what they want. So that's what you got to give them. And I've had this worm on for, I don't know, 4 casts, 5 casts, and caught two fish. Make that 3 fish. Wow. Oh, it's a nice one too. Real nice one. Come on up here, my man. Real nice one, nice and chubby. Real nice one. Snap a picture on the background there. Fog coming off the water. Good stuff. So 5 throws, 3 fish. I'm gonna have to stick with this. And that's just the way she goes. It's funny how that is. I just threw different presentations. They didn't want it. Now today they. And this has been consistent. This worm has been consistent since, heck, I want to say March. We started coming out April, and the two worms are the honeycomb or honey candy and the green pumpkin, purple, and gold fleck. And those two just can't. Those two are out fishing everything else I bring in the bag. Everything. So right up in that thing. Right up in that little point. Let me show you what I'm doing for those that haven't seen it before. I'm on a Fluger President, the 6930. It's on a Fenwick Eagle. You know I got it. Fenwick Eagle. This is 6-foot rod, medium light, 8-pound mono fluorocarbon. I like Stren, blue tent. Barrel swivel to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. 2 split shots apart. They call that Mojo rig. Down to a Gamakatsu hook. I like the 584 11s. Wide gap, the EWGs. And there it is. There's the worm. It looks like it's bit a little bit. I'll give him one more pitch and then I'll have to put a fresh one on. But that's what I'm doing. Let's see if somebody's up here and wants this worm. Oh yeah, look at him. Look at him. I don't know, that would have been a bluegill, but he just attacked that like it was his job. Get this worm all messed up. Alright, so I'm going to throw a fresh worm on. Always a good sign when you're blowing through worms. It means you're catching fish. It's early morning. It's probably about 6 o'clock now. This is what I'm throwing. The KVD, perfect plastic. And this one is the green pumpkin, purple and gold. We were calling it the Burl Ives earlier this year. Just goofing off. And then all I'm doing to rig it, just coming through. You know, Texas rig right back out. Pull that through. Give it a turn. And pinch off where you want the hook to come through so it lays nice and flat. It's just an okay job, not the best ever. Let's redo that one. I like it to be nice and flat like that. Makes it pretty weedless. And that's it. Very simple setup, but very, very, excuse me, very, very effective. At least for me anyway. There's a hit already. As soon as it hit the water. Yep, there it was. As soon as it hit the water. Alright, oh man. Gotta love it. The only thing that has stayed consistent for me out here year after year after year has been the spring and the clear water. They've hit the yellow or mustard tube. That's the only thing that's been consistent. The rest of the time they've changed it up. Oh wow, look at that, super aggressive. The little guy, holy smokes. He's fighting for his chance. I mean, it's June 30th, so obviously we're past spawning time. Things were late here in PA because we had a cold April and a cold first half of May. So things were behind, but we're definitely past, I would think, any post-spawn slowdown here as June comes to an end. But these fish should really get super active here over the next few weeks before August hits and all the heat and stuff. At least that's been our experience. But what a beautiful morning. I've got 6 bass in the boat already and having a good time. There's no sense in fooling around with different lures. I'm just gonna have some fun with this Fat Baby Finesse, this light setup. Reel in some bass. I'll come back if I get another hit on Fishing with Vance. There are the fish up there. Boy, they're stacked up in there. They are stacked up in there. I'll try to get this guy in. He looks like he's a little better. Come on, buddy. Yeah. There you go, bud. Well, that's fun. Insane. Another fish up at that point. Alright guys, gonna pull up on another spot here that has traditionally been done well for us. Let's see what we get. We got a fish. Oh, it's a nice one too. Get in here. Oh, that's a beauty. Nice bass. Real nice bass. See you, buddy. Hey guys, I finally caught one on the old shad wrap. Threw it out the middle, and it's a little walleye. Look at this little guy. Yep, it's a little walleye. Alright guys, I switched back to this shad wrap just because, and I caught a walleye on it, but the reason I switched was I was reeling a worm in. I thought I had weeds on it. I was reeling it in and I got a very, very aggressive hit on the move. So I thought I'd go back to trying to throw a little bit of movement as the sun is starting to come up. See what that does, and I did catch that walleye. So no bass yet on it, but let's see. I want to fish this area pretty good before I move with both this and the worm. So, but we'll give the old shad wrap another chance here. It did produce that walleye. No weed issues, and I'm probably bringing this in at about, there I might have gotten it too close to weeds, so that's my fault. But I'm bringing it in about a foot or two under the water and not having an issue, unless I throw it right into a pile of weeds like that. So these things run between, they say 4 and 7 feet, but if you're just twitching them along slow, they will, you can kind of control the depth and keep it at about a foot or two if you want to. If that's what's best for your situation. So, I had a hit. He popped off. Definitely had a hit. And he popped off. Might have been a bluegill or a small bass. I couldn't quite get it. But we'll give him another chance. There's a fish. There's one right up next to the boat. Yep, definitely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's tugging like he's means business. Oh no. Another walleye. Wow. This is a better one too. Another walleye. Alright. Look at the picture of this guy. Alright. Oh man, you're barely hooked. Alright, partner. Oh guys, I finally caught a bass on the shad wrap. He's out in the middle here. But I thought I'd bust out here in the middle. I'm going to try to cruise down into that shade area. Ooh, there's a fish just on demand, just as I was just saying. He's a little guy on a shad wrap. Look at this little guy. Wow, that's a bluegill. Wow, that is an aggressive bluegill. Look at this dude. It's a slab of a guy. It's a nice one. Real nice one. He's a hungry bluegill. Nice one. See you, buddy. There's my Vance. A pretty nice one. Pretty nice bass on my shad wrap here. Oh yeah. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, bud. Little shad wrap action. Starting to hit. I'm out in the middle. So they're, oh, there's a fish right close to the boat. Feels like a little bluegill. Well, he's shaking his head. It's strange. Doesn't feel like a bass. Yeah, it's another little bluegill. I told you. Ah, it's a nice one. Look at this bluegill, man. That's a big bluegill. Wow. It's a massive bluegill. Pretty. Well, man, Shippa would be loving that. He's almost photo worthy. He's so big. That's a fat bluegill. All right, buddy. Get you out of here. Fishing with Vance, I circled back to the original scene of the crime. And there's still bass in this area. This is one of my better ones of the day, too. And of course, he's on the Fat Baby Finesse in the shade. There he is, guys. Fish number 25. He's a little dude. It's a long time coming. The sun got up pretty high and fish shut off as usual. I'm gonna wrap the video up here as I'm gonna head for home. Got 25 fish, 23 bass, and 2 walleye, and caught a few real big bluegill, not included in that count, but they were fun too. So if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm gonna head for home. Gonna be doing a lot of fishing now over the next week. It's gonna be beautiful weather here in PA. So don't forget to comment on whether you'd like to catch a whole bunch of fish that are, you know, smaller in size, like I did today, except for that one nice walleye and a couple decent bass. Or you like to fish all day, or fish 3-4 hours and just catch 2 fish, and you know, they're pretty nice size. I'm not talking about trophies, just, you know, big keepers. So leave that comment below. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time on fishingwithvance.com.